Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I really loved Heimdall's rework. I thought it was really cool. He got so much justice for the character, but the big problem that a lot of us had with it was the need to get the uniform. The artifact, excuse me. Obviously, you need to get the uniform, but having to get the artifact in order to make Heimdall work, quote unquote, was really the frustrating part of it. And so we got the artifact. And I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but now with Thor Love and Thunder coming out and all of the advertising around that, I thought, hey, what better time than now to revisit some of these Asgardians, because the devs don't want to let us know what the next update is. There's no sneak peeks. They're leaving us in the dark. Okay, we know for sure there's going to be a Thor update. Maybe it's going to be in a month. Maybe it's going to be sooner or later. Who knows? But hey, at least we know for sure that this is coming, so we can sort of brace for it in a way. So yeah, oh, that's a pretty bad. That was a very delayed proc. So yeah, this is Heimdall with a 4-star version of his artifact. Now, as far as his skills go, animation-wise, they're gorgeous. He has some pretty tight cooldowns and, you know, skills that you can cancel. Let me see if I can dodge this. Yes, you can. Sun immunity, awesome. But your basic combo is just 4 cancel into 5. 4 summons the Bifrost, which is really cool. And then 5 does this really awesome like space thing, or maybe it's 4 that does the awesome space thing. I'm not sure. But right now we're just using a 180 proc obelisk, and unfortunately this is the result that we are having. The result being he can't do this stage. Now for the heroes, for the superhero male category, it's pretty bad right now as far as supports go. There's no Taskmaster, there's no Valkyrie, there ain't nothing. So that is a bit of a disappointment. I mean, maybe he could do this, but the fact that he can barely do stage 24 with a 180 proc obelisk is probably an indication that he is supposed to be used for another game mode, which I think is kind of... I think he could be a better two-way character overall. I'm not saying he needs another new uniform. I mean, they could just, I don't know, beef this one up. I'm not sure, but I don't think PvE is really the way to go. But if you look at his kit, man, Heimdall is so cool. So just to clarify here, I think that he's only really worth building at a high level when you have his artifact at least at 3 stars, but honestly 4 stars might be the minimum, because then he gets this really strong passive effect. When his HP drops below 40%, he gets a 40% heal, so he almost tops up back to 100, and then he gets a buff to villains for the next 15 seconds. Now, this is quite strong. It does have a 30-second cooldown, so you do need to survive for 30 more seconds, but he's got a lot of survivability. So he's got guaranteed dodge to the tune of 40%, which is higher than Spider-Man. He's got 40% damage reduction, which is crazy. Then he's got dodge, immunity to blind, and ignore dodge, which is really nice for countering Spider-Man and stuff like that. And then he's got these buffs here with chain hit damage, physical attack, and then when he's debuffed, he just removes all debuffs. So you can actually run Heimdall without any debuff leadership whatsoever. So that's actually quite strong. And then his passive only gets better at 6 stars for the artifact. But yeah, so on paper, he seems like a really strong character. And I do remember, I do remember some content creators when he came out and they were able to get their hands on his artifact right away. They kind of had a good time with him in PvP, at least for a short amount of time. So that's what we're going to try to do today. We're going to basically rebuild him for PvP. I'm not exactly sure. With all that damage reduction, you may be better off with a regen than, you know, an authority, because of the fact that he already has all that damage reduction. So I'm actually just going to slap a regen on him here instead of this 180% damage proc with crit damage, because seeing how much damage he's doing with 25% pierce, a stack that count, you know, almost 45,000 physical attack, if he can't even do stage 24, then there's really not too much of a point. Maybe with the CTP of energy, he would perform a little bit better. So I do think that if you just love Heimdall, you could slap an energy on him. He's proc friendly. And like I said, with the chain hit damage stacking, you can stack up to 45%, which is awesome. And then with the ignore dodge that he has, you basically don't need any ignore dodge strikers. So I feel like again, on paper, he's so flexible. He has so many buffs. He has so many passive buffs. And then he's got buffs here and he's got buffs here. He's basically just missing accumulation. That's basically all he's missing. But I feel like with his buffs, he seems like such a flexible character for different game modes. It's just a shame that he didn't really get enough of a chance to shine. So let me just polish up this these stats here because I need more dodge, and then we're going to jump into some PvP. So first up, we're going to try this PvP team here. After fixing up Heimdall's stats and all this kind of stuff and getting him close to 75% dodge, I think I want to try this team first, because remember, Heimdall doesn't need a debuff lead. This is not the most ideal team, but look at the stats. We get 40% HP from America Chavez's passive. We get another 55% HP from Drax's leadership, which then gives our Heimdall a standing 148,000 HP, almost 150k. So I want to just see if he can hang with the big boys. So we're going to go ahead and free refill this here, and I'm just going to cycle through some matches. I have no idea how this is going to go. But again, the nice thing is, as a universal type, he doesn't have any... here, let's try this team here. He doesn't have any weaknesses, so he doesn't have to worry about Adam Warlock or worry about Spider-Man or any of this kind of stuff here. We're going to let Drax die because we don't really care about Drax. This is about the Heimdall show. So let's... Hello? Hello? Okay, yeah, that was definitely something. Okay, so it turns out that HP is not that important if you don't have damage reduction. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. So we're gonna instead use Heimdall here, and we're gonna use Colossus. We're still gonna get the 40% HP, but we're gonna lose the 55, so his 148 drops to 122. But now he has his own defense leadership, which is cool. And then he also has Colossus to give me some extra buffs. Now let's see. Ooh, interesting team. Let's see how he does. That first team, I don't know if that sentry had like a mighty or a brilliant greed or something like that, but let's see. Okay, we have long cooldowns to start, which is kind of bad. We're taking a lot of damage. Our artifact has not procced yet. Our artifact... Did the artifact proc? Okay. Yeah. This is why you don't make spur of the moment videos, Alex, because you get disappointed and then you lose all hope, and sadness encapsulates you. So now we have this Colossus versus Colossus snooze fest. Is this reminding anyone of Spider-Man versus Wolverine circa 2016? How am I losing? My God, these characters suck. Some gigantic BS. All right, can America Chavez? Oh, hey, that was pretty cool. I'm liking that. Okay, all right, Heimdall. Let's try to get down the road of redemption here. We're just gonna dodge hella teams for obvious reasons. Okay, let me just quickly check here. Okay, he's got a regen. I should be able to tank this for 7 seconds. His 4th skill and his 5th skill are really good. Believe me, I think. Okay, he can't cast his 4th and 5th skills. Nice. Okay, there's the 4. Okay, all right. Okay, we're struggling to kill a sentry. Okay, this is bad news, not good news. This, you know, the bad news bears. This is the bad news bears. Okay, we got guard broken out of our 6th skill. Wow, that's garbage. So I guess regen is not the play, eh? I guess he needs a mighty authority. Okay, yeah. All right, let's see how he does against Spider-Man. He has the ignore dodge. No iframe ignore, but he has ignore dodge. Okay, he casts the 4th skill pretty quickly. He's doing damage in the 4 digits, which is certainly not going to kill Spider-Man at this rate. Oh, he's tier 3ing him. Oh, he ulted on him. He used his awakening skill. And am I going to die to physical reflect? I'm in iframe, so I'm hiding from it. Doesn't he have any, like, Okay. That was not bad. I'm grasping for straws here, if you can't tell. I'm grasping for straws here. Okay, I'm not really happy with his production, to be honest with you, although we haven't done that much testing. But I'm just going to see, just really quickly, if I unequip this and I instead give him a mighty CTP of authority. We do talk about, you know, mighty, you know, the baseline for PvP these days is mighty, and he is getting guard broken a lot. So the invincibility that he gets should stop him from getting guard broken. But I'm just worried that he doesn't have enough healing now to sort of do anything else. Let's see how he does against Adam Warlock. Let's see if he can tank. I got 220,000 HP. Okay. He just has really long cooldowns at the beginning, eh? Yeah. Okay, I'm not doing any damage. Oh, there's some damage. Okay. Oh no, that's my HP. They switched around, so I got confused. Okay, so yeah, I couldn't even scratch that Adam Warlock. That was really cool. That was fun. Nice, nice. So that Adam Warlock took probably less than 10% of his HP and damage. Awesome, awesome. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, yeah, no, this is cool. This is cool. This is fun. I'm having fun. Yeah, no, this is great. This is great. Yeah, no, spending 600 crystals and hyping myself up, trying 2 different CTPs on a character that I think is really cool and has awesome animations just for the character to suck. No, that's definitely that was definitely on my agenda for this week. Okay. All right, he takes down Doom. We're gonna see the artifact trigger here, I believe, because we're gonna go under 40%. There's the artifact, so he goes right back up to full, and we pop the 6th skill. It's kind of unfortunate that we wasted the 6th skill there because Doom was like on 1 HP. But again, Heimdall can't be doing that much more damage than he's already doing because I've got 25% pierce and stacked cards. Yeah, see, he can't even survive against Sentry, bro. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work with the craziness of my cards. This is just a walking L. He's just a walking L at this point. I guess you could try him with Hell. We could try a couple different teams just to switch it up a little bit, but I'm kind of disappointed right now. I mean, America Chavez looks great, dude. Obviously, she's not gonna do very well against blast types, but otherwise, she looks great. Yeah. All right, last try here. We're gonna use Hela and America Chavez. America Chavez providing the 40% HP, and then Hela providing the increased damage to heroes and damage reduction versus heroes. Adam is a really tough first out because of his short cooldowns, so I'm not exactly sure. Yeah. I don't even like using Hela and Colossus because I feel like they're pretty lame and you have to like fish for specific teams. So I usually use them as like a desperate last resort, but yeah, and also Molecule Man just counters Hela and Colossus so easily that it's just, in my opinion, not a good strategy. Like, it's fine if you don't really care about PvP or if you play all your matches manually. I don't, so I'm just trying to field the best, most consistent PvP team, and that's why I usually just have Hela and Colossus out of those teams. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna wave the white flag. Maybe there's a way to build Heimdall to make him a little bit better. Maybe even though he has that crazy debuff immunity passive, it would be better to put him on a team with a debuff, with a traditional debuff lead. But that's sort of what makes him interesting, is the fact that you don't need to do that. So yeah, like, I could put him on a more traditional team and I could give him the chain hit damage reduction that Molecule Man does, and I could also give him that stall at the beginning because Molecule Man will die twice, which gives him enough time to put all his skills on cooldown, off cooldown, I mean. But it's not really fun. It's not really interesting that way, and it's sort of it's just kind of boring. Like, I don't want every PvP team to be Molecule Man lead plus the character I'm showcasing plus someone else, right? I'm not saying that PvP is getting boring. I just feel like Heimdall is not really he's sort of like deceptively bad, where he looks really good when you look at all these passes. 40% damage reduction, 40% guaranteed dodge. Like, these are really good effects. And then even with a mighty CTP and even with the heal, it's still not enough. Maybe if the cooldown on the heal for the artifact was lower, but then it would be even more necessary to the build, which is, again, further frustrating. So yeah, I want to say that Heimdall is a character that is designed really well and really poorly at the same time. You know, they could have gone a step further with him to actually make him meta, or they should have maybe dialed things down a bit and not made the artifact so necessary. And then more players could have fun with him without that barrier of entry that needing the artifact, that the artifact necessitates. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with this review. My other option was Transcending Sandman. Maybe I made the wrong choice here, making this video instead. Hit me up in the comments down below. Try to cheer me up if you can. Thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.